Good morning, everyone. We'll solve a problem on simple stress and strain. The problem statement is like this. A tensile load of 50 kilonewton is acting in a rod of 50 millimeter diameter and length 5 meter. Determine the length of the bore or a hole to be drawn of 25 millimeter diameter that can be made at the center of the rod if the total extension is not exceeded by 25% under the same tensile load. Take the value of Young's modulus E is equal to 205 gigapascal. So this is a rod of length 5 meter, diameter is 50 millimeter. So let us first calculate the area, cross-sectional area will be, it is a solid bar, so it is pi by 4 d square, that is pi by 4 50 square. So this works out to 1963.5 millimeter square. This is the cross-section area of the bar. And we know that stress is equal to sigma. So this is equal to load divided by area. So load acting on the bar is 50,000 newtons, 550 kilonewton, that is divided by 1963.5. That is the area. So load divided by area. So this works out to 25.44 Newton per millimeter square. Then extension delta L will be equal to sigma L by E. Okay, that is PL by AE. So P by A will be equal to sigma. So this is equal to 25.44 into length of the bar is 5 meters, that is 5000 millimeter, divided by Young's modulus is 2.05 into 10 raised to 5. So it is given as 205 gigapascal. So it works out to 2.05 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per millimeter square. So this total extension will be equal to 0.631 millimeter. Okay. So now for the bar to be having a bore hole of 25 millimeter diameter, the total extension permitted is 25% extra. So now we'll take up the second part of the problem, that is a rod with the bore. So permissible extension is here delta L, permissible extension delta L is equal to 25% extra, 0.631. So this works out to 0.7764 millimeter. Okay, this is given in the problem. So 25% extra is permissible under the same tensile load. Now you have to calculate this L1. What should be length of this hole? So this portion is hollow and this portion is solid. So for the length 5000 minus L1, it is solid, and for the length L1, the rod is hollow. So first area we have already calculated, that is 1963.5 millimeter square. Second part of the rod, that is where it is hollow. So let us calculate the area. So I will call this as A2. So this will be equal to pi by 4 outer diameter square, that is 50 diameter square, minus inner diameter square, that is 25 millimeter square. So this works out to 1472.62 millimeter square. Now total extension is equal to delta L is equal to PL by P1 L1 by A1 E1 plus P2 L2 by A2 E2. So we'll calculate here. So this will be equal to P1 and E1 E are same for both the terms, so I'll take them outside. is 2.05 into 10 raised to 5 into L1. Length of the first portion is 5,005 meters minus L1 divided by area is 1963.5 millimeter square plus second portion length is L1 divided by area is 1472.62. So this should be equated to permissible extension, that is 77.7764 millimeter. So on solving this you get L1 is equal to 3747.05 mm. So this is the answer. Okay, thank you. I will solve one more problem. Problem statement is a bar of length 1 meter and diameter 30 millimeter is centrally bored for 400 millimeter length, the bore diameter being 10 millimeter, and it is under a load of 25 kilonewton. If the extension of the bar is 0.185 millimeter, what is the modulus of elasticity of the bar material? So this is the problem. So this is the rod of length 1 meter, diameter is 30 millimeter here, and here the diameter is 10 millimeter, that is hollow, this section is hollow for a length of 400 meter, and the whole bar is subjected to a tensile load of 25 kilonewton. So here the extension of the bar is given as 0.185 millimeter. Okay, then load P is 25 kilonewton, length of the bar is 1 meter, that is 1000 millimeter. You are required to find the Young's modulus. So this is it can tackle in two parts. One is solid portion up to 600 millimeter length, and other portion is hollow with the diameter, outer diameter 30 millimeter and inner diameter 10 millimeter. So let us first calculate areas of both the sections. So I will designate A1 as area of solid section, cross section area, pi by 4 d square, that is pi by 4 30 square. So this will be equal to 706.86 millimeter square. Then area of the hollow portion, that is pi by 4 outer diameter square minus inner diameter square 10 square. So this will be 628.31 millimeter square. Okay. Now total extension is equal to extension in part 1 plus extension in part 2. So that will be equal to PL1 by A1 E1 plus PL2 by A2 E. Both the materials are same, so it is Young's modulus is E. So this is equated to 0.185 millimeter. So P is common and Young's modulus is also common in both the terms. So I will take it outside. P is at 25 kilonewton, that is 25,000 Newton, divided by Young's modulus is E. Then L1, first portion length is 600 divided by area is 706.86 plus second portion is 400, length is 400 divided by A2, second area is 628.31. So this should be equated to 0.185 millimeter. So out of all this, only Young's modulus is unknown factor. So Young's modulus on calculation, we get this as 202257 Newton per millimeter square. That is equal to 2.02 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per millimeter square.